Welcome in and cozy up, gamers. And this video, we will be discussing the Disney Parks event. Just some things that you should know, maybe some tips and tricks. And then we will be doing a review of the popcorn buckets that you can craft at the end of this event. So first off, you will see this event in your events tab of your menu. It is called the Dreamlight Parks Fest. It will go through June the 17th. And you will be collecting and crafting the buttons that you will need to create all of the popcorn buckets in this festival. All right, moving into the duties tab of this event, you are going to see all of these different tasks that you are able to complete during this event. The Craftily Ever After, Destination Imagination, A Shining Icon, Stitchy Situation, Oh Brother, Squirrel, and Mind Time are all of the duties that you will claim once you have completed crafting the specific popcorn bucket that corresponds to that specific duty. The button maker duty will be completed after you have crafted 20 of the purple buttons. In order to make a purple button, you will need 1 blue button and 2 red button, as well as 100 Dreamlight per button. And this is an easy task to complete, since you will need a total of 30 purple buttons to create all of the popcorn buckets currently in the game. The popcorn enthusiast duty is you will place the 5 main buckets just in your valley. It can be anywhere in your valley, doesn't matter. So once you craft it, if you place it in your valley, once you've placed all 5, you will get the popcorn enthusiast duty completed. The sweets Samaritan one, you will get quests that will ask you to make 5 of a specific cupcake, and then it wants you to gift those cupcakes to random villagers throughout the valley. So that'll be easy to complete the quest as well as complete the duty. Or you can just make 50 cupcakes and just give it to a bunch of your villagers throughout the over a couple of days, because you can't give it to them multiple times in a row. It does have to be 1 to every single villager each day. But once you have delivered 50 of those, you will complete that duty. One great thing is it does tell you which quests that you have that are active for the day. You will get 1 weekly quest as well as 1 daily quest during the duration of this event. So I highly recommend, if you log on, to just do the daily quest as well as the weekly quest every time that you can. Okay, so this is what the flower button looks like, and these will only spawn in the peaceful meadow as well as the plaza. So make sure that you are collecting these. I think it's like 10 of them spawn or so every 30 minutes. So if you're just running around doing questing, just make sure that you're walking through your valley and picking those up. And then the red buttons are another one that you're going to collect, and they look like this. And these are only going to spawn in the area that you have villagers' houses. So any part of your biomes that have a villager's house will have a chance that one of these red buttons will spawn around the house. If you want to get really cheeky with it, you could move all of your villagers' houses out of your valley into a floating island, because they won't spawn on the floating island, and just have your specific player house. And then your buttons would only spawn around your player house, but that's up to you if you want it to kind of make it easier to find them. That would be one suggestion. To getting these buttons a little quicker. If you also have the DLC for Eternity Isle and you're able to make the ancient vacuum, I also highly recommend. So example, my plaza is very highly decorated and it makes it very difficult to try to find the buttons and the flowers. So I just have a vacuum here where I can just collect it and you know, suck it up through the vacuum. You could potentially do this and put it in every area or biome of the valley. To do that, it just costs the missed points to do that, so I only specifically do it in the plaza to make it easier. When you're fishing for the blue buttons for the parks event, you want to look for this like pinkish, bluish, purple fishing spot. And I do recommend, again, you bringing a fishing companion with you, because as you fish this spot, they will give you an extra. So this is the blue button. They will give you an extra button. So this helps you gain your blue buttons more quickly. You do need a good portion of these buttons because you will need them as blue buttons, but you'll also need to use them to craft the purple buttons where you'll need blue and red. The green buttons are the ones that you're going to get from the quests. So again, going back to making sure that you complete those quests on the daily to get the green ones. The flowers and the red ones you are collecting from the ground. And then the blue ones you are collecting from that fishing spot. And then the purple ones you are crafting. I am going to put a full breakdown in the description of this video of how many of every button you will need in order to craft all of the popcorn buckets for this event. So make sure you check the description for that information. Alright, so here is all of the popcorn buckets. They are super duper cute. I also love the fact that once you create the popcorn bucket and you claim your duty, you do get one that you can actually hold in your character's hand of any of all of the different ones. And I'm just going to run through and I'll show you how each one opens. So this one opens at the top. Stitches opens at his mouth, which is super cute. This one opens at the top. Mickey opens at the back. Figment also opens at the back. The minecart opens at the top. And Doug also opens at the back. Hope you guys are enjoying this event, and I will see you guys in the next one.